Good afternoon, guys. Pastor Janet here. I wanted to come back today and told you I'd be talking about spacing. Now, if you're an author, a writer, you need to know what spacing is on your computer. They'll ask you if you want a single space document or double space. Okay, now when you're writing for yourself, single space is fine. But if you're gonna, I would suggest double spacing, because then if you send it off to a traditional publisher or editor or proofreader, they can write underneath it because they'll have space to write and make corrections underneath to show you where you need to correct things. So spacing is important. A publisher will use double spacing because he wants to put corrections, or his editors or people in the company, wherever it goes to in the process of being published. But now when a publisher publishes your book, you'll notice even if you send it in double space, it'll be single space because they've made all the corrections and they want the same time and space, so they'll make it a single space. So that's the main thing that you know about spacing. Single space, you can do it like that if you want to write your things for yourself, but then you got to correct it and go back and double space it. So best if you want to do it right, double space it in the beginning. Then you can also go back and make corrections on your document or your article, so that you can write in. You can see where I missed this period, or I didn't capitalize that letter, so you can put an X through it and put C for capitalize on the capital, or period. Put an X by and say period needs to go here. So that's important. Publishers, they prefer double space. So if you're sending your book off, your article off, whatever you're doing, double space it. But when you're writing for yourself, you can single space. But I would suggest double space, because then you can also make corrections if you print it off and you want to go back and read it. Okay, that's it. It's very simple for spacing. Very, very simple. But like I said, when you see your book, you may say, oh, I didn't single space this book, but they did after all the corrections are made. So sometimes it's best to make your corrections as you go along. So that's it. That's what spacing is all about. And it's important. Very important, because publishers, they want to be able to get things correct. And if you don't give them space to write it in, sometimes they'll put it way up at the top. You have so many corrections that need to be done here. Go back in your article and check it, because there's no space for me to put the corrections. So make sure you put double spacing if you send it off to a publisher, editor, proofreader, whatever, because they want to be able to show you what's wrong and so you can make the correction. That's what spacing is all about. Okay, so now I'll show you what I got on today. Today is a busy day. I've been doing a lot of things, but just hold on a minute. Okay, guys, nothing fancy today. I just have on my shin sweater, says comfort, and my black fleece leggings, because we were going to go out, but my husband didn't get a chance to do it today. We were doing so many other things. But anyway, so this is just what I have on today. As you can see, I've got on my fleece lined leggings, and I've got a tank underneath this gray sweatshirt, which I can pull up, which I'm going to do right now because it's hot when you start doing things. So you can see how this is, and I can tuck this up like this if I want. See? So this is me today. This is me. These fleece lined leggings are really nice. And I got these years ago. I got a black pair, a blue pair, and a brown pair from Amazon. And they're still holding up, and they still have stretch after all these years. I got these even before I moved here. But this is so nice. I just like them. I like them. They're very warm. Excuse my voice, it's still a little hoarse. But anyway, so this is what I have on today. So, this is me. Okay, guys. But remember about that spacing now. If you're a writer, you want to do things the best as you can, so that when you send it off, you won't get a lot of, rejection about your technique in submitting things. Submissions are very particular. Publishers are very particular about submissions, so follow their guidelines. Okay, love you guys. See you later.